My name is Tito with Aloha Android, and today's rant video, I got basically two things to talk about and a question to ask you guys, get your guys' thoughts and opinions on. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Let's just jump right into the first topic. ZTE and their track record of actually updating their devices kind of worries me a little bit because the Warp Elite on Boost Mobile, the Boost Max Plus, both devices I feel are deserving of getting an Android 6.0 touch-up. And ZTE's been tight-lipped about this. You can try and Google search if ZTE's ever mentioned that these devices will ever get Android Marshmallow, which is kind of concerning. A lot of people kind of worry about that. Questions have been asked all over the internet. It's about, different YouTube videos. The questions always asked is, do we think that 6.0 Marshmallow is going to come to the Warp Elite or to the Boost Max Plus? And really, I really hope that ZTE would get their heads out of their bums and instead of just worrying about building hardware and building beautiful hardware, also keep that hardware up to date, so it can live longer in the hands of all the people that own them out there. Moving on, basically the LG K7 is coming to Boost Mobile. Now, this is a phone that's kind of frustrating because it's going to be known as the LG Tribute 5, so they skipped 3 and 4. Go figure. It's got a 5-inch display, rumored to have, I believe it's 480 by 854, screen resolution, so kind of low spec for a 5-inch display. And again, with this whole 2 different specs is starting to get annoying. Like, can we just build one device, spec just one way, and put it out there for all the different manufacturers not manufacturers, but the carriers out there? Like, can we get that? I think that was probably one of the only biggest F-ups ever in LG's history when it came to the G Stylo, was building 2 different variants, which confused the hell out of a lot of people and made people on the CDMA side a little bit more pissed off to LG in the fact that they decided to spec the CDMA version weaker than the GSM version. But now they're doing it again with the K7, aka the Tribute 5. One being that's going to have 16 gigs of onboard storage, 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, and an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera, and then the weaker one having 8 gigs of internal storage, 1 gig of RAM, and a 5-megapixel rear shooter is beyond me. It's pretty ridiculous. What are you doing, LG? They did the same thing with the HTC Desire 66, and I think that was a bunch of baloney, and yeah, let's just not go there. So the question of the evening in this quick rant is, it seems that, pumping out a 16 gig of internal storage, 2 gig of RAM, budget smartphone is kind of like an iffy still. I would have thought 2016 would have brought that. Like, 2016 is the year of the 16 gigabyte internal storage, but not. They're still pumping out some 8 gigs of internal storage. So my question to you guys is that if you can only choose either or because they're trying to keep things in a budget perspective, would you guys rather have 8 gigs of internal storage with 2 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of internal storage with either 1.5 or 1 gig of RAM? I can't really say open if it has expandable memory or not because some phones don't. So we'll just keep it at that. Either more storage, weaker RAM, or less storage but more RAM. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section of this video. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so by clicking that subscribe button that way. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up to let me know you guys enjoyed it. My name is Tito with Aloha Android, and I will see you guys in another rant. Thank you for checking this one out. You guys have a great day.